What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? Sean here with SNS Serpentarium. I'm chilling with my Woma python right now. Look at her, she's looking absolutely gorgeous as ever. Really pretty snakes these. I absolutely love them to death. And today we're going to talk about 10 reasons why I love my Woma python, as you've seen in the title and the thumbnail. But before we get into that, first of all, I just want to say I'm sorry about all the background noise. It's actually raining outside. I don't know how much is picking that up on the mic, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's an act of God, I'm afraid. In Wales, as you know, where I live, Wales, we get a lot of rain here, and there's nothing I can do about it. So let's just forget about it and pretend you can't hear it. All right, nice one. And again, before we get into it, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. I'm doing videos loud and often. I'm sure it's content you'll all love if you love your snakes. I'm really enjoying making the videos. I'm active in the comment section. We've got a really friendly community here, so just feel free to comment down below what your favorite snake is. If it's a Woma python or not, doesn't matter. And I'm sure everyone will be along to, you know, have a little friendly chat with you, because we've got a really friendly community that we're building here, and that's the way I want to keep it. But alright then guys, getting straight into it, 10 reasons why I love the Woma pythons. Now, the first reason is obviously, look at them. They're gorgeous, really pretty little pythons, these. It's just breathtaking how pretty they are. You won't find that sort of coloration anywhere else. They sort of got like a zebra sort of colour. The only other place you'll find that is with the black-headed python, which I think is actually a little bit prettier than this. But there's a reason why I picked the Woma over the blackhead, and you'll soon find out what that is. Yeah, so they're obviously gorgeous. You'd be lucky to find anything anywhere near as pretty as this with any morph of any snake. Absolutely mind-blowing. They've got this gorgeous little head as well with the orange head, and they've got the sort of eyebrow effect. Ace, really gorgeous snakes, these. The second reason then is their size, actually. They get a really nice size where it's not too big and it's not too small. This is actually a baby. The adults get to between 4 and 6 feet, which I think is a really nice size for handling. They don't get chunky built like the ball pythons, but they are still, you know, like a nice chunk to them. But they make excellent specimens to handle. They do have quite small heads, and that's because in nature they're actually primarily lizard eaters and reptile eaters, and that's why they like the heat pits as well. So that's a little side fact for you there. Yeah, the second reason why I love them, the third reason even, is they're very easy to keep. These guys, they don't require high humidity at all. They're from the sort of outback in Australia. It's not very humid there at all, so they shed a nominal humidity. And they're really good snakes to keep as far as ease of care. Anyone could keep them really with a little bit of research. They're just as easy to keep as any snake, I believe. And they're much more gorgeous than the majority of snakes, in my opinion. It depends on what you like at the end of the day. So the fourth reason then why I like them is actually their appetite. These guys have a fantastic appetite. They really go for gold. I've never had this girl miss a meal with me. She's growing really well. She's chunked out nicely now. I wouldn't want to get her any fatter than this. I just wanted to put that little bit of weight on, so she does have that sort of safety barrier of fat reserves in case you know, in case she needed it, in case she did decide to fast, which is unlikely, but it's there now. So she's getting longer as well. She's doing really well for me. I'm really happy for her. Yeah, fantastic eaters, and they really put on an amazing display when they are eating as well. They sort of pin the rodent up against the side of the tank, and it's awesome. It's like watching Darth Vader sort of grab his you know, whoever he's grabbing by the neck, and just, you know, it's great. Fifth reason why I love them then is actually, believe it or not, they're quite rare actually. They're very uncommon, at least in the UK they are. They're fairly common in Australia, but in the UK, the US, and all around the globe, I believe they're quite uncommon. And I think personally for me that attracts me to a snake more. If less people have them, I think that's really cool, and it's good to keep those sort of bloodlines going as well. And if you like them, obviously. If you don't like them, then just don't get one. It's easy enough. But I can't imagine anyone not liking these amazing little snakes, because they are just first class snakes. The sixth reason then, I think they're really personable, in my experience anyway. All the Womas I've held have been really quite docile. I've heard that they can be quite food aggressive sometimes, but as long as you work with them, that shouldn't be the case. As I say, mine is nice and docile, even though she is an excellent feeder. I haven't worked with her a great deal because I haven't needed to. I just handle her for my own sort of entertainment and enjoyment. As you can see, she's trying to climb into my hoodie. But I find them really personable. Every time I come into my reptile room, she pokes her little head out of her hide and, you know, has a look what I'm doing. And she's happy enough to come out. No stroppiness at all with her. Really nice personal snakes. The seventh reason, and I think we're on 7. If I've forgotten how to count, I apologise, but I'm just so excited just talking about this Woma here. Seventh reason then is they actually move like sidewinders sometimes, which is really cool. You put them on the floor, and what it is in Australia, when the ground is really hot, they want to touch the least amount of body onto the floor as they can. So they sort of do this odd thing where they sort of peak up, if that makes sense, so not much of their body is touching the floor, and they sort of alternate it. And when you put them on the floor to do that, it looks so cool. It's like nothing I've ever seen before with any of my pet snakes, and it's really interesting to watch when you're letting them free roam and stuff. It's really cool. And I would recommend just checking that out somewhere. I believe I've got a free roam section on my Woma Python K section, and you can actually see it in that video. So if you want to see that, then make sure you check out that video. Watch till the end, because that's where the actual sidewindy bit is, and I'm sure you'll absolutely love it. So just watch out for that. The 8th reason why I love them is obviously, as I said earlier, they don't have any heat pits, and that's because they're primarily reptile feeders in the wild. But believe it or not, in captivity they eat rodents really well, which is really awesome. Rodents, from what I understand, they're a better food source for them because they have more vitamins and stuff. But because they're primary reptile feeders, that means in the wild they tend to eat more often, because, as I said, that they don't have as much nutrients in them. Reptiles don't, like lizards and stuff. So that's why then they've got that awesome food feeding response. The 9th reason then, there are morphs available, but there are also localities, if you sort of look around a little bit, and line breeding projects. And I'm really into like line breeding projects and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. But what you got to bear in mind with the line breeding projects is it's not overly inbred, and that people are getting enough new blood in. But that is ultimately what they are. They are slightly inbred, but all snakes inbreed in the wild. And with these, because we haven't been able to import any from Australia for so long, and I believe they were originally illegally imported, that means they're all inbred anyway. So and there's not much damage done, from what we can tell. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Just don't overdo it with the inbreeding and line breeding, and then everything will be hunky-dory. The last reason then why I love them, if we get a beer now, is they've got these epic orange bellies. Look at that. Look at that, so cool. I don't know how well it's picking it up on the camera. Should be pretty good. But they've got these really cool orange bellies. Most snakes sort of have the white belly sort of look, but these guys don't. They have an orange belly, and I think it's really pretty and interesting to look at. Definitely something different that you don't see in a lot of snakes, and that is one of the reasons why I love them, really. Along with those amazing black shark eyes they've got. Really cool snakes. I could talk about these all day, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new around here again, make sure you subscribe and smash that notifications bell. Daily videos at the moment, and it'll be going like that for quite some time. Really growing fast on the channel and building a nice community here where everyone's nice and friendly and respectful. And I'm sure you'll fit right in. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.